Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. We do have some breaking news. It appears that the Minnesota Twins have signed right-hander Chris Archer, and this contract, as you can see listed by Jeff here, we're kind of looking at a $2.75 million base, and you could potentially earn up to $6 million in terms of actual bonuses based on games started and outings with 9 or more outs. So it looks like the Twins gave him a pretty lucrative deal to come to the Twin Cities. And looking at where this Twins team is, they definitely needed some starting pitching. I think there's been no secret about that. They made the trade for Sonny Gray. They go ahead and sign Chris Archer. I think this team is on its way to very well contending for the AL Central. Obviously, Carlos Correa was a huge get for them in this offseason, but Chris Archer is one of those guys that can really pop, honestly. Um, I think we're kind of looking at a potential situation where he's going to be the three in the 2 or 3 in the rotation. They're trying to do a lot of different things here to get a little creative. I don't think they're done in the bullpen, but I love this for the Minnesota Twins. High upside guy. If you remember Chris Archer earlier in his career, before he ended up getting traded, he was one of the most dominant starters in the entire league. The Tampa Bay Rays had a really good find with him. Obviously gets traded. He's had some ups and downs in his career. However, the upside's there. This is a guy potentially that, could reemerge as a potential all-star. I know that, he's so far removed from that, but at the same time, this is the kind of stuff he has. Obviously he hasn't pitched a lot in the last 2 years, but this, that's being very optimistic. I like Chris Archer here. I think the Minnesota Twins had to make a move. I don't think they could have went into the season with the current rotation that they had. They had a lot of issues last year. They even subtracted from it. Jose Brios was obviously traded to the Toronto Blue Jays, which ended up netting them 2 very nice prospects, but they had to make sure that they had to plan going into this year. They went ahead and traded for Sonny Gray. You have Chris Archer joining this rotation. They also really like Ryan. There's a lot of different things that you can kind of look at and say, all right, they're making an effort to make this rotation better. I love that for the Twins. I think that honestly, they are in a good position here to be contenders. Now let's kind of think about the landscape of this AL Central, right? You have the Chicago White Sox, who are probably the favorite heading into this year. They should be. We also have the Cleveland Guardians, really good pitching staff. They're trying to come along hitting wise. However, they've only spent, I believe, $500,000 in free agency this year, so not enough for them to really make a big push. We also look at Detroit. They're getting a lot better. Kansas City also should be, they'll be towards the bottom. However, I just think that they're a good, this is a better division than it was. This was a very weak division just 2 years ago. Now it's getting better, more competitive. And I think if you look at the Minnesota Twins, they have a chance to win this division. Byron Buxton, if you can somehow manage a full healthy season, and Chris Archer is a big get here. Carlos Correa, Sonny Gray, they add a lot of guys into the mix. I think this should be a competitive team in 2022. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Also, please like the video if you do enjoy these transaction videos. Thanks so much, and we will catch you in the next video.